Right, hello, this is my town tour. I've been playing this game for just over a month. I've got all these black roses here, and I've also got a ton of roses I don't want. I got a bit bored of doing the flower thing, and they've just all overgrown, so I need to get on that. Yeah, over here I am working on like a wilderness area. I apologise, my controller keeps drifting all over the place. It makes it impossible to run around. Yeah, this area here, I want it to look more like the original Animal Crossing, so I'm going to build this area up. I'm going to rearrange stuff to make it look more dense and put loads of like hedges down and the bushes even, and like build it up with weeds and make it look proper wilderness. And here, this is like my main market street. This needs to be worked up a bit. So yeah, I got Tom Nook's shop, the Nooklings even, Able Sisters and my museum here. And like I said, I might rearrange this slightly, so I might extend this path and make it a bit wider. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. And up this little ramp here is my campsite, which is still not finished, but I like the position of it. And this area right next to the campsite, where I'm standing now, I want to put a another player and keep it as a yellow tent, because I think that would look really good up here. So yeah, I got a little heart pond. It looks like Red's here today, but I already got the thing. Up this incline, this is just another flower breeding bit that I got bored with, but I only recently got the mums, that's why they're all just shoved up here. I think I've actually got every flower in the game, other than the Lily of the Valley and the yellow Cosmo, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that. Get this thing. And yeah, so going from the campsite, I've put a load of these angled stone bridges. I love the look of the angled stone, especially on the higher tier, because from down below it looks really good. So yeah, I got this grave here from my first villager that I wanted to leave, and that was Diva the frog, and she finally left. So I left this as a little remember me for her. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. This is like the top, the upper market area. I want this to all be like a food market, and at the top here I'm going to do like a little cafe, like a romantic cafe. And yeah, over through this fence is just another flower dumping ground. This is looking a mess. Right, just catch this thing. Yeah, this is looking like a mess. Like, I need to rearrange all my flowers. I've got quite a bit of time today, so I'm gonna tidy up a bit. Yeah, so a lot to do there. Like I said, I'm not too sure what to do on that higher tiered area. At the minute, it's just going to be for flower farming, because I got way too many roses at the front of my town that I want to develop. And here, this little market area, I might rearrange that. And up here, this used to be residents, but I've moved them all onto their own. So yeah, I got some pink cosmos there, which have just come through. Not back down into the wilderness. If we keep going through the market lane or street, this little bit down here, this is like the main road up from this little plaza area, and I do want to build this up and possibly pave it and make it a little bit bigger, because it's a bit tight getting around these log benches. I did want just standard benches, but they were too wide. Of course they were. So yeah, down here, back at the black roses, Queenie's doing some sort of dance, Teddy's just wandering about. Yeah, so if we go this way, this leads to the wilderness, and this road that goes straight down, I'm probably going to get rid of this and build this area up and make it look a bit more wilderness, a bit more wooded or wilderness-like. I can't speak. And for the transition over to the right side, but then the left side is more built up, so to speak. So yeah, if we walk past my house to the left, this was the first bridge I built, I think, or one of them, and we've got Rosie's house there. And if we follow this up, I'm going to have a load of bushes and possibly plant some more trees on this. We've got the little residential bit. So there's Bob outside his house, Tex's house, Tom's house, and I don't know what they're doing inside there. Yeah, so if we go back up here, well, I say back up, well, there's Daisy May just hanging about. I really like what I've done with these fences, like staggering the stone and the country fences. I feel that looks really good. That's Twiggy's house, that one, and this one is Queenie's house, and she's like a purple peacocky thing. And yeah, if we go up above these houses, oh, sorry, the joystick again, Again, more flower breeding, but this is like my little zen area. I'm quite pleased with this. I did this quite a while ago though, so I could probably do it better now. And up here I got a little bath set up, and I want to kind of knock this little bit of cliff back to give it a bit more room. But the cool thing is, if you actually loop back round here, it takes you back into the campsite, and I want everything to be kind of interconnected, so you don't have to you don't have to travel a long way to get to anywhere, so everywhere kind of connects to one another. So yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that. I've actually used all of the inclines and all of the bridges though, so there's not really a lot I can do. Like I said, that long straight on the middle right, I want to change that and possibly get rid of the bridge at the bottom right near the beach. This is Aurora's house, the penguin. And this one is Lolly's, who we just saw just up the street there, and she is my favourite. She's awesome. Get this. But yeah, there's a lot more development to do, really, but I'm absolutely loving this game. This is going to be a little secluded picnic area. Yeah, secluded picnic area, and these red roses, I believe, are hybrids, so we should get blues off of them, but I'm not 100% sure yet, because there's a lot of conflicting information out there and how to get them. But I know that they like follow a genealogy pool, so I feel it's quite real, quite like real life, shall we say. But I'm not a flower buff, so I don't really know. I've got a load of these blue windflowers there, which they did they breeded into purples, which are here. They look awesome. I'm going to use them. But eventually, outside my house, I'm going to prioritize pink and purples and like build it all up. Oh, get this, get this, get this. Come back, come back, come back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this controller, this drifting, oh my god, I hate it. Yeah, I lost my train of thought entirely then. Yeah, so I want to completely redo these flowers. They've just got completely out of control. I like these new like hedges, but I was just experimenting with them there. But yeah, and like I said, this whole straight here and that straight going up there, I feel it's going to be restructured somewhat once I know what I'm doing with the area all these flowers are in. I want to probably make a park or some sort of thing. I want to make a market stall quite near the airport for all the visitors that come in. And just to say, if you are in the market for flowers, because I will just be selling these, if you want some varieties, just give me a message and I can keep some back and I can share dodo codes or something. Oh, of course it breaks. Why wouldn't it break? Yeah, so that's just a little rundown of my town. I'm quite pleased with it so far. It's come a long way. I wish I had recorded my earlier sessions, but I've got screenshots, but oh well, I'll remember. But yeah, so that's Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is fantastic. You should definitely buy it if you're on the fence of getting it. And yeah, not much more to say. I am very sorry that there's not been any content recently. I am still actually at work amongst all of this, well, this whole COVID situation. I'm still working myself, but we were supposed to be moving house in the past few weeks, so that all fell through, and it's just a bit of a scary time. But at least we got Animal Crossing to keep us sane. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and like I said, there'll be some more Animal Crossing content, and if there's anything you do want to see, just hit me down below and give me a message. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until next time.